Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Look, there are many veterans out there that are receiving Social Security or are applying for Social Security in some way, shape, or fashion, whether it's disability or otherwise. And eventually we'll all get there. I did come across an article from, it's March 3rd, but there is a little bit of speaking about the COLA, but other than the COLA piece that we're all well aware of, there is some good information here. And so I wanted to share it with you. So please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. All right, so this just came out March 3rd. It's on gobankingrates.com, and the headline is 6 changes coming to Social Security in 2024 and who could be affected most. All right, so we'll read through it here. Again, the one kind of piece is the COLA, but I'm going to read through it anyway. All right. The one thing you can count on with Social Security is that something will change every year, and just about every working or retired American will feel the impact. That will be the case in 2024 with several changes slated for the new year. Most of the changes will give people a financial lift, but a couple will have the opposite effect. The biggest change announced earlier this month is the cost of living increase that will boost Social Security payments beginning in January of 2024, which obviously is a couple months ago. Because of this year's declining inflation rate, the 2024 COLA will be much less than the 8.7 that we realized in 2023, obviously. It moves on here as the number one, so they have them like, I don't know if they're in any specific order, but 1 through 6 of the things to look out for. Again, the first one here is the COLA increase. I'm just going to read through it and then we'll move on to the next one. So the COLA for 2024 will be 3.2%, as we all know, a decline of nearly 2/3 from the previous year's adjustment, but still above the 2.6% average. So, I'm kind of a fan of looking for little things to also weigh as I'm reading through this. So it is kind of nice to know, although it's low and I don't agree with it, that 2.6 is or has been the average COLA over the last couple of decades. So it's just it gives you a barometer or a benchmark. So all Social Security recipients will feel an impact, though it varies depending on factors such as the type of benefit and when you claimed it. For Social Security retirement beneficiaries, the 3.2% increase will boost the average monthly payment by about $59, the Motley Fool reported. Those with long-term disabilities will see an increase of about $48 a month. Moving on, number 2, more income will be taxed. This is an important one for folks. The maximum amount of earnings subjected to the Social Security payroll tax will be increased to $168,600 in 2024 from $160,200 in 2023. For those that aren't aware of what this is, in this example, in 2023, if you earned $160,200 or less for the year, you would have Social Security tax taken out of every one of your checks, provided that you're W-2, out of every one of your checks over the course of your 12 months. If you made, we'll just say $260,200 in 2023, then you would have Social Security tax taken out of your check up until you reached $160,200. Then your next paycheck after that, there's no Social Security tax any longer. You will not pay any Social Security payroll tax on that additional $100,000 that you earned on your W-2 income that I'm using in this example. Now, what's happening is for 2024, they've upped that, and they up it every year. They've upped it by $8,400. So they've increased the income threshold so they can, take out a little more along the way. All right, so let's move on here. So it says that they increased it to the $168,600 from the $160,200, which will mainly impact those with high salaries. Is what that goes on to say. Workers pay a 7.65% FICA tax from their paychecks, with a 6.2% of that going to Social Security. About 6% of workers who pay Social Security taxes have earnings above the taxable maximum each year. and that was from CNBC, reported that, citing the Social Security Administration data. Number 3, maximum Social Security benefit will increase. The maximum Social Security benefit for a worker retiring at full retirement age will rise to $3,822 in 2024 from $3,627 in 2023, according to CPA Practice Advisor. This affects only those who claim benefits at FRA, which is full retirement age, which is currently either 66 or 67, depending on your birth year. Those who claim benefits earlier receive a smaller monthly payment. Number 4, higher earnings test. If you also continue to work after filing for Social Security retirement benefits, you might be subject to an earnings test if you earn a certain amount of money. In 2024, the earnings exempt from the retirement earnings test will increase to $22,320 from $21,240 in 2023, according to the SSA. For every $2 in earnings above that limit, $1 in benefits will be withheld. These earnings rules no longer apply once you hit the full retirement age. Moving on, number 5, spousal and disability benefits will be bigger. Widowed mothers with 2 children will see an average benefit increase to $3,653 a month in 2024 from $3,540 in 2023, according to the Social Security Administration. For aged widows and widowers living alone, average benefits will rise to $1,773 a month from $1,718. For a disabled worker with a spouse and 1 or more children, the average monthly benefit will increase to $2,720 from $2,636. Last but not least is number 6, and it says here, higher SSI payment standards. So SSI is the Supplemental Security Income, and let's go ahead and read what that one is. So for individuals who receive Supplemental Security Income, SSI, benefits in addition to Social Security, the SSI federal payment standard will rise to $943 a month in 2024 from $914 in 2023. For couples, the standard will increase to $1,415 a month from $1,371. All right, so that concludes it. That's the 6 things there. Just wanted to share it with you, bring you in the know. If you want more information on that, reach out to a Social Security professional or a CPA if that makes sense as well. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.